Hello guys, Messenger of Death here, and we are back once again with some more Skyrinn Special Edition. Inigo has just got himself cured. Be married, own one or more houses, be generous to beggars and children, receive the blessings of lover's comfort, never openly break the laws of Skyrim. Mara, nah, I'm good, but
That felt amazing. My throat is no longer in pain and I can breathe properly again. The divines are on my side. Ha! Take that, Periite. I win. It feels good to be feeling good again.
yeah, that's good.
If you need anything else, just ask.
You keep coughing a lot as well. What's on your mind?
Food.
Fair. Okay. Right. So, now that we're in Riften, let's speak to a few people real quick.
Fresh meats and produce. My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was collected.
How do you keep food so fresh?
I picked up a trick from a butcher in Elenir, a small town over the border in Hammerfell. He showed me a way to grind up ice wraith teeth and use it as a preservative. Keeps everything cold and fresh, but only for a limited time. I'm always looking to replenish my supply, so if you ever come across 5 of them, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands.
Yeah? Okay, I'll find some.
Thanks. I was actually worried I'd run out.
Any ideas where I might find some ice race?
Well, I'd be careful if I were you. I hear the Nords hunt them for some kind of initiation rite, and not all of them end up victorious. The last traveler that traded me some said he found them at a place called Ancient's Ascent.
I see.
Careful though. Rumor has it a dragon makes its home there.
Very well.
Be careful looking for those teeth. Those little bastards are dangerous.
Thank you for the info.
Working at the Riften fishery is... I'm beginning to think leaving Mournhold.
Okay, never mind. Let's talk to you.
Come to see Ballerman perform miracles with steel, eh?
You seem quite
Smithing's been
proud.
in my blood for generations. I owe my success to my forefathers and their recipe for flame.
Yeah?
The secret is my forge. It consumes fire salts, a strange mineral that burns as hot as red mountain lava.
Impressive.
Well, it was. Sadly, this forge is dying, and I've used the last of my fire salts. If I can't feed it soon, it may grow cold.
I'll get some for you.
You will? Thank you. 10 pinches of fire salt should give me all I need to bring this forge back to life.
Very well. Where can I find fire
A
salts?
flame Atronach's body might provide fire salt. They're dangerous creatures that can be summoned by wizards. Of course, it would be much easier to check with an alchemist. They occasionally have them for sale.
I bear that in mind.
Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The forge knows the difference.
You gonna buy something, or just here for training?
Seem pretty desperate for
Otherwise,
coin.
move
Having
on.
trouble selling your goods?
Are you serious? I've moved all over Skyrim selling these bits of junk, and I'm barely scraping by.
It is dangerous for a merchant to be travelling the roads with the war going on.
Well, let's all raise a flagon to Ulfric, future king of Skyrim and bringer of poverty to the working class. Say, you look like you could handle yourself. Maybe you can help me, if you're looking for work.
I might be. Possibly. What do you need help with?
I need someone to pick up supplies from Naranya, living in Windhelm.
Sure, I'll help you.
Thank you. Just bring it back to me, and I'll gladly pay you for your trouble.
What's that I'm getting for you? Nothing too illegal,
Don't
I hope.
ask any questions, all right? Just bring it back to me.
Very well.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Genuine Valmer blood elixir for sale. Live for
So you
thousands
can
of
enchant
years.
Can I interest you in some fine goods from Morrowind?
You have a name for a dark elf.
I may be Dark Elf by birth, but I was raised Argonian.
I see.
For reasons I'm still trying to discover. I ended up orphaned, then taken in by a kindly Argonian family in Black Marsh. I hope one day to find out what happened to me. How I ended up like that.
Do you have any clues about your past?
Just one. I know when I was found by my Argonian father, wrapped in a blanket bearing the symbol of House Telvanni. It was one of the great houses in Morrowind long ago. Whether that means I was one of them or not, I'm uncertain. If you come across anything in your travels that might provide me with the answers I'm looking for, I'd be grateful.
I'll keep an eye open.
Thank you. Anything you can
I
find.
believe it can be helpful in a way.
Good luck.
Really? How so?
Well, in my case, it helps me understand what I value
Stay alive.
and what
Why
scares
take
me.
a chance?
A person who never doubts themselves never really knows themselves. That is what I think anyway.
New around Riften? Take my advice. Stay at the Bee and Bar. The bunkhouse isn't for you.
The only one that works at the bunkhouse?
Of course not. You expect me to take care of it by myself? My niece Svana helps me with the chores. She'd be more help if she kept her head out of the clouds.
I see.
She's been with me ever since her parents were killed by bandits and she was dropped in my lap. I don't know why I bother.
Learn from them, but never think they describe who you are or who you can be.
I suppose I do have doubts about my doubts. Thank you, Inigo. I like knowing I can talk to you about these things.
Never doubt it.
Genuine Falmer blood elixir for sale.
Right.
Huh? What do you want?
You look at the stables?
Yes. Hofgrir took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. He's been teaching me everything he knows. Horses are my whole life. Back in Hammerfell, I helped my family raise horses at our farm.
Yeah?
I hope to open my own stables one day. But I think it's going to take a lot longer than I expected.
I see. What kind of trouble are you
I
in?
owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do.
Some of the
I
details.
was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me.
I'll help you pay for your debt.
You will? Oh, thank you.
It's Sapphire about Shadier's
Be
debt.
careful with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of mess.
I see. Right. I believe there was someone who wanted flawless amethysts in this town. I just don't remember who it was.
Ah, the Temple of Mara. If Mara is the goddess of love, what does that make the Bella? I suppose the goddess of making love? Well, I know which one.
Mm.
Take a look around. Welcome to the Pond Prawn. What can I do for you?
Your shop has a most unusual
Catchy,
name.
isn't it? In my youth, I was a fisherman. I had a beautiful ship named the Brawny Prawn. But the years have a way of creeping up on you.
I
ended
see.
up selling that ship to open this place. Seemed only fitting to name it after her. Well, changed it a bit, I suppose. If I had been smarter, I would have kept my boat. Coming to this city was a big mistake.
From the Riften.
The question is, what isn't wrong with Riften? This city's corrupt, rotten to the core. No one cares about anything except themselves, and how much coin they can make off the misery of others.
Maybe you should speak to the authorities.
Authorities? Have you been listening to what I said? They're all dirty. Every one of them. The only way to get things done in this city is to keep your head down and pay off the right people.
Beggar. Okay. I was planning on going to Dorgard, but I'm not going to do that. Because, honestly, I want to go to the museum and drop off some stuff, but right now I'm just looking for a few extra quests and things. Maven. Scorched Hammer, this is sharp. Right, think that's it for now. Could go get the quest involving Frost. But because I already have a horse right now, I'm not going to. We will head off to Solitude and add in these items for the quest. That way all that weight is gone from my shoulders, because honestly it's a problem. A big problem.
Need a ride?
Yes, so let's hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
I would like to go to Solitude, thank you.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Thank you.
Oh, there once was a
I love it here.
Riding to right run from all roads
I can't remember who wants to fall. Someone wants flawless amethyst and someone wants flawless sapphires. I think. I just don't remember who. I'm sure the quest will come up at some point. Right. Spellbreaker, instincts. Waffle. So, I know why my mana was so high last episode. I forgot I was playtesting with some things. And I clearly forgot to set my magicka back.
Why is it called Solitude? It's such a sad name. They should rename it Friendstown or Comradeville.
So that's why I had so much magicka. That was my own fault. It's just in the past, whenever I did the set magicka thing, it always went back. But this time it didn't, for some weird reason, between episodes, and it really confused me. I appreciate the heads up. Lovely. So did these items that weigh so much.
Good day.
I found the Jade Warrior too.
Oh, you have? Excellent. Yes, I have just the place for this. Thank you. Here's your reward.
I found a Sitz-House Bell Hammer.
Ah, phenomenal. Let me have a look. Ah, yes. Exactly as described. Good work. Here's your pay.
I found Dead Stagma's ring.
Very good. And in excellent condition, it seems. Wonderful.
That should be all the artifacts you needed.
That is very impressive, my friend. You are certainly more than a mere treasure hunter. Which brings me to my next proposal. I'm in need of a full-time partner of sorts.
To have somewhere like this
Yeah.
go back to.
A person of your caliber who can dedicate themselves to uncovering more lost artifacts and relics on their own, while I continue my research efforts. And you have proven yourself more than capable of the job.
Indeed I have.
And I think a special arrangement could work. Instead of me simply buying the relics off of you, perhaps you could bring them here, lend them to the museum. I'll give you an occasional finder's fee, and we'll safeguard your collection for you. You'll be able to access any and all of your collection as you see fit, and you'll know the rest of it will be safe in your absence.
Sounds good to me.
Excellent. Well, let me give you the 10-second tour then.
Sure thing. Achievement unlocked, cut the ribbon. Okay.
This building was once called Magnarian Hall and was built as a temple dedicated to Talos, the patron god of the Nords.
I
After
see.
the White Gold Concordat, however, the statue was moved and the temple closed. I came here a few years ago and was able to procure use of the space in the pursuit of establishing this museum. Of course, I have had the building vastly expanded over the last 2 years to accommodate what I hope will become one of the grandest collections of Tanrielic history in the world.
Yeah?
This grand atrium I call the Hall of Heroes. It is where a variety of historically significant relics can be displayed. And it's quite a striking entrance to the museum, if I do say so myself. Off to the right is the reception hall and staff barracks, as well as the museum office where I do much of my work. To our left, you'll find the central hallway leading to all the other galleries of the museum, which also serves as the cultural arts exhibit. Here, I hope to display a variety of art as well as elements representing the more primitive cultures here in Skyrym, such as the Falmer, Forsworn, the Giants, and more. Down here on the lower level, you will find access to the East Exhibit Halls, which houses the Daedric Gallery, the Hall of Lost Empires, Hall of Oddities, and the Hall of Legends, which showcase a vast array of relics pertaining to the Daedra, Dwemer, Fulmer, and ancient Nordic cultures, as well as a number of peculiar items that defy simple classification. At the close end of this hall, the stairwell will lead to the armories in the basement and up to the second floor. There you will find access to the Natural Science Gallery, as well as the Dragonborn Hall, where I will commission a variety of displays heralding any of your accomplishments. At the far end of the hallway on both floors, you'll find access to the Grand Library, and here on this floor, the door on the right also connects to the museum office. If you cannot find me in my office, you will almost certainly find me whiling away the hours in the library. Also, you should pick up a copy of the museum guide at the entrance of the museum. It will let you know the schedule of where I'm working, should you need to find me, and it will offer you an easier way of navigating the museum, as well as keep track of how many displays our museum has. Of course, it may take me a moment to update those accounts, so check the guide again if you feel the numbers seem off. I'm sure I'll eventually account for everything. Any items you find for display, you can either manually place them yourself, or utilize the prep station in my office. And I'll ensure everything you have gets properly displayed if it has an appropriate place. I'm likely to have a variety of tasks for you, but in between, I'm sure you could help me find a random relic or two I've been researching. Feel free to look around and come find me if you have any questions. I'm very excited about the prospects of where we are headed.
I see. So this is your office, is it?
Oh, you're here.
Never work on a farm. They are always full of tools and hoes. Those hoes are a real pain to use. Never again will I do honest day's work.
Display prep station. Station will also take any applicable state display items from your inventory and put them on display. The process may take some time depending on how many items you have. Favorited or equipped items will not be sorted. Like to place displayable items from your inventory? Yes.
I have to say, I'm rather surprised at how much the adventurer life seems to be growing on me. Exciting things tend not to happen to the Flavius family. Not many of us, anyway. I mean, Mother fought in the Great War, granted, and then of course there was old Octavius way back in the Second Era. But the rest of us tend to live really quite unremarkable lives. I'm rather chuffed to be the odd one out.
Yeah, the most remarkable Flavius I know.
Ha! Well, you're not wrong there. But thank you, I appreciate the sentiment, however vacuously true it may be.
You're also the most remarkable person I know.
Oh, well now you're making me blush. Thank you, my friend. That means a lot.
Wow. I need to trade some things with you.
What a coincidence. I need to trade some things with you too.
I'll take one of these, one of these. I'll take that.
Let's get moving.
Yeah.
How do you know if a dragon has been in your garden? Your livestock are dead, and your home is gone. It's not a joke. Dragons are no laughing matter.
So I'm guessing it didn't take the great sword from me. So it's not a museum item then.
What's on your mind?
Trade some things
What
with
a
you.
coincidence. I need to trade some things with you too.
Carry that for me then.
And away we go.
I'm still over encumbered. So I have dragon bells and scales on me, I guess.
How help you?
Trade some things with you.
Whatever you say, boss. Alright then.
What's this? Display, drop off. Display, prep station. Misc items. One. What does that do? Oh, okay. Search supplies. Replica workbench. Quarried stone, gold ingot. 3 dwarven metal ingots, 2 iron ingots, 3 leather strips. Okay. Interesting. Okay, cool. Writing supplies. Bookcase. I have a bunch of books that I want on me anymore. Wait a minute. Okay. Trying to tell us. Museum pamphlet. Bounty. Cool. Okay. What's on my sword case? Elegant and beautiful sword displays nicely beyond cast but curiously he's tucked away in the curator's office rather than display in the open. Maybe we should ask Orion about it sometime. Okay. Museum armor. Cool. Shipment planner. Shipment planner allows you to choose which delivery location you'd like to have enabled. Any items placed as island to be delivered to the museum shipment crate located behind you. Once placed a crate, all cartons will be sent in 5 hours. I don't understand what. Relic transfer station. For this many you can manage relic transfer exclusion. Click favorite. I don't understand what all that is. Archaeology fragments.
I want your honest opinion. What do you think about my boobs? I mean, do they look the right size to you? Hey, stop looking at me like that, you pervert!
Oh, you're so funny. Okay. Trying to Jeff here. So all the shrines that you can find in the world will show up here in like smaller form. Cool. These exhibit halls, I'm not too bothered about that. So let's do Khan, these are the masks. Long hammer, red eagle sword, wind shear, cool. Shredded crusader, sword of crusader. Cleaver, grim sever, skull crusher. Taj of the blooded. Okay. So these are all items that you can get. The gold armor, enchanted ring, Estelle boots. Estelle ring, Hawk's bane, cool. Trying to familiarize myself with this place.
Bosma who break the Green Pact are called apostates.
Yes, this is my
In
bed.
Brotherhood, they're treated similarly to how the Thalmor treat Talos worshippers.
Okay. Well, I have a roof over my head now, but I want my own home. Let's be honest, I want my own house. But it is cool that I technically have one right now, so I am going to store a bunch of stuff and sort my inventory, of course, because I've got too much crap on me. Let's be honest. Right. So we'll have this one in the corner. We will store all these. Store those. I need for crafting for something in the future. Store the diamonds. Can't store that. Rubies, sapphires. Okay. Suppose I could store all my alchemy stuff. I'm not going to play around with alchemy just yet. I will though. But I'll build up a nice stockpile and then go ham at some point. I'm not planning on using these anytime soon. Can be enchanted. Don't need that on me. I'm going to store the staffs, because I wouldn't mind having a display of them. At some point, you know? Right, I believe there was something that I did store in the chest that I didn't want to store in the chest. That for a start, that as well. It's doing the double click thing. I really need to get me a new thing. But yeah, we'll eat some food. We're actually running out. I just ate too much food. What time is it? 2 PM. Okay, good. Right. Come on, Gary.
Home is where your heart is, right?
Ooh.